We are on the trail today to Waimano Falls. The trail is called Manana Ridge, and we're maybe like 18 minutes into it, and there was a very flat paved area, this very rocky rooted tree area. It's not that rocky actually, it's very rooted, and then some ups and downs.
There's been a couple places to outlook into the valleys on either side, and there were some power line structures and one watershed. But mostly it's just like a nice open path with roots and maybe some paving at the start. Been a really easy trail so far.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, what, 2.9 miles round trip? So I'm curious to see how we can kind of get to the falls and what it's going to be like. There was almost nobody in the neighborhood parking area, so hopefully that means there's nobody over here. So when you come across this first arrow, you want to go to the right to follow the trail. So right after there's a follow this sign, you'll take the turn, follow it, and then you'll see this one. And we want to go this way, so we're going to go left 3/4 of a mile to the falls. So we've come across the first rope. I could see how if it was a really muddy day, you would want to use this rope while you're going down. It's okay today. It's not super, it's not slippery at all, actually. Shockingly, it's super dry, even though it rained yesterday. So I don't feel like we really need it, but maybe on the way up. The ropes are really here for a reason, that's for sure. We have both taken some little slips and slides. On the rock, it just kind of slides when you're on it, and the ropes just continue all the way. After you take the right from the Manana trail, it gets way steeper. Still doable with a lot of roots that kind of make stairs, but much steeper and more slippery. I don't think I would ever do this if it rained, if it was muddy, because originally I was thinking, oh, the ropes are clearly for the rain and the mud. No, I think they're for the rock slide. It's hard. I don't want to go backwards. We just did our first baby water crossing, which really wasn't very much water, easy to pass on the rocks. You cross under this, and then the path gets a lot narrower, that's for sure. You definitely gotta be careful going down. A lot of rocks. These rocks must be in the sun all day because they're hot when you touch them. So we came down these rocks and then briefly went the wrong way. We were thinking, oh, the rocks just go down. And then we followed this path into a much more jungly area that did not continue on. But actually what you need to do is be looking out for these, there's pink ribbons on the trees. And you need to kind of follow along. So when you come down the rocks, you actually go back up the root branches, which when I look at it now, it seems very obvious. But when we were coming down, we kind of came down and went straight this way. And that's not right. Don't do that. We turned a corner and we could hear some water and some people. I see some people. This is hopefully the last rope. It's quite a trick, but as long as you follow the ribbon, you're going to be all right. It's so nice. So it took us an hour to hike in, and then a little over an hour to swim and plan the rope swing and chat with a few other people that we met here. It's like this one big waterfall with a pool and then a second smaller waterfall. I'm assuming it's good right now because it rained recently. I assume if it doesn't rain, it's not going to be the way that it looks right now, but it's so nice. The water is cold though. You get in and it's refreshing after a big hike like this. But the trail itself, I would say, just got challenging. A lot of roots, a lot of rocks, some slippery areas because the topsoil is just very light and moves when you step on it. but not a lot of water crossings. So I had worn my water shoes thinking that we were going to do a lot of river crossings. That's not true. Tom made a better call by wearing his actual sneakers because you need a little bit more grip on this trail, but it's a really good one. I really liked it. And I mean, it's only an hour. So we're on the way out now. My phone said it was about 2.7 kilometers, but we did get lost for a little bit. That was included in the hour. If you're, more efficient than I am, and be sure to follow these like ribbon trees, you'll find the path, but it is a little rocky, that's for sure. It's been 45 minutes and we've just gotten out. You can see the gate right here. It was way easier getting out than getting in because the rocks are, I mean, it's a climb up, but it's still much easier because you can see where you're going.
Yeah, it's more physically challenged, less technically demanding though, going up. You don't really need the ropes at all.
Yeah, you're not really sliding it too much going up. It's really coming down that was more difficult. So I mean, it took us an hour in and 45 minutes out, and great hike. I really liked it.
Yeah, super nice.
So when you first get here, there's a cul-de-sac, but you need to kind of park in the residential area. So you're gonna just park in front of people's houses. Just look out for the fire hydrants. I don't know, don't block any driveways, but it was not busy when we got here this morning. It's not busy now.